Capon Bridge, located on the western edge of the Shenandoah Valley and within the Front Range of the Appalachian Mountains, was settled early in the 1700s. Around the year 1738, James Cody and Joseph Edwards obtained land grants from Lord Dunmore, and whose land was amongst the first to be surveyed by a young George Washington. The word Capon is an Indian term meaning healing waters, with the area's noted sulfur springs. The location of these sulfur springs would attract industry and people to the area, as the springs were noted to have healing qualities. A young George Washington, seeing the investment value of the springs, would spend a great deal of time in Bath, now Berkeley Springs, and would purchase his own lots for development. The name Capon Bridge did not come about until 1854, when blueprints of the bridge were approved by the Virginia legislature and a new bridge replaced the wooden covered bridge over the Capon River. By the mid-1800s, the town had a mill, a tannery, a cooper shop, several inns, and various other stores. The Frye Inn is the focus of our investigation. It is of log construction, the size of approximately 3 log homes, and built sometime between 1790 and 1818. It was located at the end of the former covered bridge. The Northwestern Turnpike was a dream of President George Washington. In 1784, George Washington sought a route, wholly in Virginia, across the rugged mountains to Parkersburg along the Ohio River. The chief engineer of the road was Colonel Claudius Crozet, a French artillery officer under Napoleon Bonaparte. By 1832, the construction of the new turnpike was already well past Capon Bridge. Frye Tavern was an early stagecoach stop and a haven for early pioneers. During the Civil War, General Stonewall Jackson and his men paused to pray under the large walnut tree opposite the inn. In the 1980s, the inn would become a country music venue and visited by very famous singers: George Jones, Tammy Wynette, Loretta Lynn, Bill Anderson, Jerry Reed, and the Mandrell sisters all sang there. Also, Burt Reynolds stopped there to promote his movie, Smokey and the Bandit. Patsy Cline was born and spent her early years just 10 miles up the road. Did her fame influence these singers to perform at a town of less than 200 people? The inn has suffered from repeated floods over the many years of its existence. How deep are the artifacts? Will we be able to reach down to the pioneer level, the Civil War level, or will we find artifacts from the country music venues? Stay tuned for this exciting adventure. Johnny Bottles, the Johnny Bottles, the guy that's a hoot. He is here on this detection. You see this grassy field right here? What you cannot see in the trees right there is a bandstand or a stage. And the state of West Virginia, right behind that, is a bridge that they're going to put in another bridge here, and they're going to remove all of this out of here. So what's so special about that stage or that bandstand? I will tell you. George Jones played there. Tammy Wynette played there. Loretta Lynn played there. Bill Anderson played there. Jerry Reed played there. The Mandrell sisters played there. And Burt Reynolds came here to promote his new movie, Smokey and the Bandit. All of that happened right here on this land. Okay, I have it on Pro 0, iron to scrim down to 0, sensitivity down, 2 from the top. I do not have a lot of battery. I'm down to 1 bar left, but I've got extra batteries. I'm going to go ahead and go to these batteries are done. So we're going to start right over here, right next to the highway, see what we find. I got a 70 to 80 hit right here. We're going to dig this up, see what we find. Anything we find here that's old is going to be down deep. Okay, I'll let you see where I'm at. It's iron. I think it's big iron, but I don't know what it is. Just to let you know what all I've pulled out of here. A porcelain lid, and I pulled out some green glass, and I pulled out an old square nail. All right, I got it loose. It's down in this hole right here. It's old. Could it be a leg off of something? You see how this is curved up? But it looks to me like maybe a base to maybe a stove or something. Here's a little bit more of that porcelain. All right, let's keep going. Okay, what do we have here? It was reading a solid 83. That looks like aluminum, maybe. Ah. All right, this looks like a piece of a tent. It may be a tent pole. All right, you guys, what do you think they use tents here for? There's the house. The bandstand is down right over here. Yeah, I think so. All right, it's telling a story. Let's keep. All right, well, I'm changing batteries in my detector, and Johnny here, that's found silver. Or is it aluminum? Is it a silver nickel?
It's a silver war nickel is what they call it. But I also found two things of music.
Really?
Could correspond with what we got going on here.
Yeah.
So I have this right here.
And pull it up here where you can see it. Hey, you got some fine stuff. Okay, now what is that?
So that's
I see
a
writing.
token. I do believe it's to a musical box. I found one before. It's in relation of music, I do believe so. I'll have to get back to you on that one.
Yeah, it has writing on there, definitely.
And I have this right here. Piso harmonica root.
Yeah, you know, we find these everywhere we go, but you found it here. That's awesome.
But yeah, because, you know, music, you know, hanging out by the old tree.
Man, Johnny, you're on the board.
Well, come here, check this out while you have the camera running. I was looking at this old wall right here, part of the sidewalk.
Yeah.
And just going down it.
Yeah,
you know?
There was an old sidewalk here. I have some old photos. There were some trees right here. There was a tree here, a tree down there, and I have a photo showing horse and buggy. And the troops marched right down through here. Right. Confederate Union troops. And this is it. Johnny's smoking us right now. You're smoking both of us. Great job. Let's see. There it is. There it is. It is a penny. It is a modern penny. Let's see what date it is. 1984, I believe, or 74. I don't know. We'll clean that up. We'll take a look at it in a little bit. I got a hit in here. I haven't been filming a lot because all I'm pulling out is pull tabs and pop tops, which is what I suspected. And probably what this is too. We're gonna check. Well, there we go. So we have an aluminum lid. Now, I know these aren't artifacts that you guys are interested in seeing, but there's Johnny Bottles right down there. There's the stage and the trees. So this area here would have a lot of, you know, a lot of people sitting here drinking. This ring's an 81 and this ring's down in the 40s, so I'm gonna let that go because it's probably iron. Sure what that is. I think this maybe go on a electrical conduit, maybe to tighten it down. Could that be it? Put that here where you can see it. I don't know. It's brassy though. All right, solid 83 right here. Right in here somewhere. Right here. All right. Let's see. Oh. Oh. It's a coin. It is. All right. Here, let me pull this off. I'm gonna pull my glove off. Let's see what the date is. Is it silver? No, it's a 1994 quarter, so that's not the years we're looking for. All right, but we'll keep going. All right, I found another coin. Is it? Oops, I just dropped it. All right, looks like a dime. Looks like a dime. Let's see if it's silver. All right. I can't see a date. Let me try to clean this up. I think it's 1987 or 97. All right, the dime was a 2007, so it wasn't even old. Okay. Oh, I think I see it. It's a modern penny, unfortunately. Can you see the memorial cent on there? That's an imprint, so it's right in here somewhere. Right there. I can't tell what that is. I'm gonna have to clean that up. But it's not a wheat cent. All right. I came down here because I wanted to show you guys the river. Isn't that beautiful? Yeah. I don't know if you can see it in the distance, but right there is Cape and Bridge, and they are going to build a temporary bridge right beside that. They're going to keep that bridge. Funny. Do you guys know what this is? This is a lid or a cap to a little small whiskey bottle, probably a little Jack Daniels bottle. You think they sat here on the porch, drank Jack Daniels? Probably. We probably could go for that right now. It's hot out here. We're gonna keep going, but right now we're just finding all modern stuff from the 70s and the 80s, just like we thought we would. We are coming over to Mr. Johnny Bottles. He says he found another silver coin. Yeah, it's a buckle. That's an older one too. And you're having a great day. I haven't found anything worth squat. Oh yeah.
60, man. 61, I think it says.
Yeah, that's awesome. Let me pull this out. You guys see that?
Why don't you bring them in?
Okay, I just pulled this out of the ground. It's the first thing I've dug that is not brass or aluminum. And I think it goes to a lantern maybe, huh? This is actually the first that I have found today. But you know what? I find these just about every old house that I go to. Maybe it was moonshine. Maybe they're drinking moonshine. Think they could have been drinking moonshine? All right. Is it silver? I think it might be silver. I just pulled it out of this hole right here, and it rang up pretty high. I don't think it is, because it looks like right there, there's copper in there. So if it's silver, I'll bring you guys back. But I don't think it's silver. All right, let's keep going. Okay, I got something in this hole here. I think it's a coin. Right there. I just dug the dime right there. I dug a quarter there. And right here you will see where, you know, the patrons would eat. They would order their food. Who knows where they ordered the food, but they would sit here and eat. And they would be facing this way, and this way is where the bandstand is. So I think they dropped a lot of coins on the ground. And unfortunately for us, unfortunately for me, they're not silver. But let's see. But I'd rather be finding coins than pop tops and pull tabs, right? Let's see. Oh, right there it is. See it? Right there it is. What is it? It is a dime. Another dime. Okay. Let's see, can we get a date? Oh, I don't see a date. So I'll clean this up and we'll do a wrap up at the end, and I'll see if that's actually silver, but I don't think it is. What do we have? What do we have? Okay, we've got a coin. Looks like a quarter. Let's see what the date is. Oh, right there. Looks like it says 1982. 1992. 1992. It's not even that old. Alright, I just found this nickel. 1988. Found a lot of clad. But you gotta dig it because it sounds so good. But 1988, that's the year I graduated high school. So that'll date me to you guys. Alright, I'm probably getting close to $1 and change now. I found a quarter over here there behind me. I didn't show you guys. But I probably got over $1 now. Nothing old, nothing silver, but it's better than pull tabs and pop tops. I'm going to show you, here is one of the outdoor stages. This is not the main stage. The main stage is on down here. I'm going to show you that, but this is the stage here, and you'd have bands performing there, and then you'd have all the people sitting out here on this lawn right here, and you can see how it goes up, and it's terraced up like that, so people could sit right there on the different levels, on their blankets, their chairs, and listen to the music here. You know, Burt Reynolds was here. Barbara Mandrell, the Mandrell sisters were here. This is the old stage that the state of West Virginia is going to be ripping down. And you can see that it's all grown up now. Piece of lost history. All the musicians would be right here. Everyone's like, well, why don't they do something with this place? It floods a lot. We're very close to the river, and this stage does flood a lot. This that you see on here is all mud. This is all mud. See that? It's from the river. From the river right down here. Put you guys over this way. Now it's loud because the bridge is right here, and the new bridge, the temporary bridge, is going to be right here where this building is, and right here's the river. So the stars would come in, stage left, they'd come in here. They had this blocked off where they could get dressed, they could get ready to perform. And right here, the lawn is right there, and all the people would sit right in there, and they would sit there and listen to the country music. We actually, we got rained out. When I show you the finds, they're going to look wet. It's because we got a lot of rain. But Johnny brought his stuff out. We're going to show you what all we found. Mixed. Didn't find a lot of old stuff, but we found a lot of stuff. Alright, so Johnny's cleaned some of his stuff up. I showed you this already. What is that? It's brassy. Mm-hmm. Goes on something. It looks like it may screw down.
And you said this site was hit 5 different times.
Yeah. I found so many coins. I did find something off of a lantern, maybe a lantern top. And I think this is from a tent post. This tells me that there were campers here. The owner of the inn tells me that there were a lot of campers here. Johnny found 1 silver coin.
2 silvers.
2 silvers. Yeah, all right.
2 silvers.
You were the only one that found silvers. And a buckle. So you had a pretty good day. This is his junk.
All that trash.
All his trash.
All high, rich tones. That could have been a breastplate.
Yep. Yep. Well, you got to dig them. I mean, we dig them too.
You know what I mean? So you got to. But I'm just saying, the other people that were here prior didn't dig any of that stuff.
Yeah.
And you know, hey, they didn't. You know,
they missed 2 silver coins.
They missed 2 silver coins.
And I mean, really, coins. These coins all rang up 83 or higher.
And those could have been silver too.
And they could have been silver too.
Right.
So it tells me when whoever dug this probably did not use. They probably didn't use detectors like we got.
Sure.
I think our detectors were able to pick stuff up that they were not able to pick up.
Well, you know, a lot of, you know, now you brought that up, you know, some people say it's not the car, it's the driver. It's very much the car and it's the driver. It's both.
Yeah, it is.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
So it's the engineer of the machine.
Yep.
It's the machine as well.
Yep. And believe it or not, I actually did not find that much aluminum trash. I gave it all to the owner.
but hey, I had a lot of fun. It was awesome.
Yep. Thanks.